Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. And on today's video I will be discussing Bitcoin, and I will be discussing the current price action while Bitcoin is forming. Is Bitcoin right now going to create another significant leg up here, or is it going to create a continuation towards the downside from all this point? This and much more will be discussed on today's video, and I will be going right away in towards it right here. So Bitcoin pumped beautifully towards the upside. That is first of all a beautiful thing to know here. It's a beautiful thing to see. We broke above this key resistance level of the 39.4k. We broke above it with a significant 1 hour candle close there. And of course, afterwards, we even saw further continuation up. But right now, I want to be giving you guys my honest opinion about the market, how I do think the market is right now looking. So what I do right now think here is that Bitcoin is most certainly going to create another push up here. I think we're going to create another push up here, but on this next push here, I think we're going to be creating a bearish divergence. This bearish divergence that could be getting formed here on this next push towards the upside could be leading towards the massive market correction towards the downside, and maybe resulting in a retest of these levels around the $39,000. Because what I eventually want to be seeing here, in order for me to open a new trade here on the market, is a retest of the 39.5k. If we're going to retest the 39.5k, I will be opening a new long position on Bitcoin, and that will be most certainly a very strong position in my opinion. So right now, since we're overbought on the 1 hour time frame, I will be definitely say, okay, be a little bit more careful with your trades right now. Be careful with your long positions. Maybe you should start to take some profits out of it, in my opinion, because we could be for sure see another pump up here. But you see how this you see how these trends ends here, or you see once the market is overbought and the market creates a bearish divergence once it is overbought. So if we tend to create a bearish divergence once we're overbought, we could be for sure look for a very strong long position, a short position I mean, and we could be as well looking for a continuation down. So please keep your eyes out wide open on the RSI right now, because that could be showing us when the market is potentially going to be finding a short-term top here. To be honest, if I'm looking at the 4 hourly time frame, I mean, I'm extremely bullish here. I mean, I can't really deny I'm not bullish here because Bitcoin broke above the range high of the 39k. Since of that point, I of course gave you guys my price target of the $44,000 for Bitcoin. I personally think this target is going to get reached here in the coming days. I don't think it's going to necessarily happen today, but it is going to most certainly happen in the coming week ahead of ourselves here. Why do I think so? Is because this is basically the range high of the trend here, and the trend is usually going to get since we here broke above the horizontal resistance, basically rejecting our trend previously before, and right now we're trading above it. We could be expecting a range high touch here, so that's basically going to be my target, 44.4k. 40 minute short term here, have been calling this target already before we broken out here, of course, so that's going to be definitely a very exciting one. A retest, what we could be looking for in terms of okay, here I could be starting to accumulate a long position on these time frames, is definitely the 40.8k 4 hourly previous low here right now, trading above it. So that's of course particularly bullish. 40.8k could be a very strong long level to opening your long position. But actually, if I really want to be opening a long position, I want to be looking at the 38.7k towards 38.9k here. So actually, for me to really open a very big long position, I'm going to wait a little bit longer here till we're going to see a more significant retest. Because actually, the most important thing I want to be seeing here is a retest of the red box over here before seeing a further increasement in valuation. As well, quickly going over the daily time frame. Daily time frame, guys, how perfect that we saw this retest of the RSI. It was absolutely a pinch perfect retest, and since at that point we saw massive increasement in valuation in terms of the price action on Bitcoin. So RSI downtrend got broken. Since then we saw massive increasement. Right now we broke clearly the downward sloping resistance line here on the daily time frame on Bitcoin, looking also particularly bullish because we have never seen such big of a green candle for quite a while here. And actually, to give you guys some exact details, yesterday, we had a candle of an approximately 12% for one whole day, what is absolutely mental for Bitcoin. So as well, what we currently are looking for is basically this previous horizontal daily support range that's right now, flipping into resistance. Basically, we're already trading above it. So I think this is going to be looking good, and this is going to be the recipe for a continuation towards the upside. So yeah, this is looking particularly good right now for Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin is really still going to get a rejection from this point, I expect that we're going to create some kind of a W structure here on the market and still continue our way towards the upside. And excuse me, my face is in front of it. So I think that we could be looking for such kind of a structure if we're going to see a rejection. And if we're going to see a breakthrough, of course, my targets are going to be laying around to 44,000 US dollars. Of course, if we break to 44,000 US dollars, my target is basically going to be around to 51.2K here. So that is going to be definitely very bullish here on the market here. So anyways, guys, this was already it for today's very quick update video. Hopefully you do enjoy this. If you do enjoy this, don't forget to smash up the like button, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.